Linux Mint 22.2 versus MX Linux 25.2 distros built to rescue old machines, but taking totally different approaches. One's Ubuntu-based and beginner-friendly, the other's Debian-powered with power user tools. Which one deserves your install? Hit that like button because we're getting into the real differences. Quick breakdown. Linux Mint 22.2 Zara is built on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS with Cinnamon desktop kernel 6.14 and support until 2029, perfect for beginners who want polished, stable, and familiar. MX Linux 25 Infinity runs pure Debian 13 with Xfce, kernel 6.12, and a suite of 37 plus specialized MX tools designed for users who want control and efficiency without the bloat. Here's where they actually diverge. Base system philosophy. Mint uses Ubuntu's package base with Snap disabled by default, safer, curated, but slightly delayed updates. MX Linux uses pure Debian 13 with direct access to Debian repos. You're closer to upstream, more control, but you handle more yourself. MX also offers sysfinite versions without systemd, which Mint doesn't provide. Desktop experience. Mint ships Cinnamon 6.4 with custom Mint Y themes, a blurred login screen, and full libidweta theme support for modern GTK4 apps. Everything looks cohesive out of the box. MX Linux uses Xfce 4.2 with the Nala package manager pre-installed and sophisticated configurations that rival premium distros. Xfce is lighter, faster on older hardware, but less visually modern than Cinnamon. Unique features. Mint 22.2 introduces Fingwit, a fingerprint authentication tool that works with sudo, admin apps, and screen unlock. It also has Hypnotics for IPTV streaming with theater and borderless modes, and a Sticky Notes app with Android Sync via Stincy Notes. MX Linux 25 counters with its legendary MX Tools Suite 37 plus utilities covering everything from live USB creation to snapshot backups. Tools like MX user installed packages let you export your package list and reinstall everything on a fresh system. MX also supports Secure Boot on 64-bit UEFI installs. Installer and system recovery. Mint uses the straightforward Ubiquity installer, simple, fast, but no advanced options. MX Linux 25's installer now includes a replace function that lets you reinstall while preserving your home directory, plus it offers ZRAM swap for better performance on low-RAM systems. Both support full disk encryption, but MX gives you more granular control. Hardware support. Mint 22.2 uses Ubuntu HWE kernel 6.14 with optimizations for AMD Zen 4/5 processors, Ryzen AI NPU 6 support, and Intel Arc GPU compatibility for Alder Lake and Raptor Lake systems. MX Linux 25 sticks with kernel 6.12 LTS for stability, but offers AHS editions with Liquorix kernel 6.16 for bleeding-edge hardware, great for gaming and high-performance setups. Software management. Mint has a polished software manager that hides unverified flatpaks by default, safer but more restrictive. MX Linux uses APT with the Nala frontend pre-installed, which is faster and prettier than standard APT. MX also introduces MX Updater, replacing the old app notifier with more customization and better backend management. Upgrade path. Mint supports in-place upgrades between point releases until 2029, all based on the same Ubuntu 24.04 package base. MX Linux doesn't officially support version-to-version upgrades. You're expected to do a fresh install or manually migrate using documented procedures. That's more work, but forces a cleaner system every cycle. Bottom line, choose Linux Mint 22.2 if you want long-term stability, beginner-friendly polish, and 5 years of worry-free updates. Choose MX Linux 25 if you crave power user tools, direct Debian control, and don't mind fresh installs between major versions. Both revive old hardware beautifully. It's about whether you value simplicity or control. That's the breakdown. Drop your favorite revival distro in the comments, subscribe for more Linux comparisons, and check the description for download links. Peace.